Namaste. I am sure you are watching our this video series with great interest. I am talking about why some goals do not manifest. All of us have goals and we work towards them. Some of them manifest easily, some don't. So, why are the goals not manifesting? What could be the reasons? Somewhere some goal gets stuck. So, what could be the different kinds of hurdles? And that is what I am speaking about in this series of videos. I hope you have watched the previous videos also. Otherwise, the links are given below in the description box. Please have a look at them. Now, coming to this episode, I wanted to talk about how it can sometimes be difficult to manifest a goal when you meditate for others. When I started this class, Alpha Mind Power, in the first level, I teach how to visualize goals at the alpha level and manifest them. Always there used to be people in that class who used to come and ask me after they go through this visualization session, they will always come and ask me, now you have taught us how to meditate for our goals. Can we meditate for somebody else's goals, sometimes for a family member or a friend? And I would always say, of course, you can meditate for somebody else's goals also, but it would be better if you talk to them and find out what they want also and then meditate for it. But that does not happen. Sometimes people just have their own ideas and they start meditating, and how that can become a hurdle in manifesting a goal. This is what I wanted to talk about today. And this, I will give you an example. There was a lady who came to see me, one of our Alpha Siddhas. She had attended some of our classes. She was around 55 years old. She came and spoke to me and said, so many goals are manifesting with Alpha, but there is this one goal which is not manifesting. I am meditating for it, but I wanted to talk to you about it, and if you can tell me how I can do my meditation in a better way, then I will continue, she said. I said, okay, what is the goal? She said, my son is settled in US, he and his wife are there, both of them are working, and I want them to have a child, and I have been meditating for it, but it is not happening. So, I said, how are you meditating? What are you visualizing? Then she said, I am visualizing that my daughter-in-law is holding the baby after the delivery. This is what I am visualizing. So, is that right or should I change it? Then I said, there is nothing wrong with it, but it will be better if you start the visualization that your daughter-in-law is pregnant, and then carry it forward and then see that she is delivered the baby and she is holding the baby. That will be even better. Then after saying this, I asked her, but how many years is it since they got married? Did they go for any checkup, both of them? What did the doctors say? Then this lady said, no, they are fine, they already have one daughter. I was a little bit surprised. I said, they already have a daughter. I said, the way you spoke, I thought they don't have a child at all, and I thought it must be many years since they got married. But if they already have a daughter, then why are you meditating for them to have a child? She said, no, I want them to have a second child. Then I asked her, but what about them? What is their wish? Then she said, no, that is the problem. She said, my son and daughter-in-law, both of them do not want to have another child. They have decided not to have another child. But I want them to have a second child, and that is why I am meditating for it, she said. I was totally taken aback. Then I said, see, when you meditate for others, it is always better to find out what they want and meditate or pray. Even if you are praying for them or meditating for them, it should be in line with their wish. There is no point in meditating that something happens which they do not want. It is not going to help anybody at all. But she was very particular. She said, no, I want them to have a second child. I said, no. See, you must understand that they must be having their own reasons for deciding not to have a second child. Maybe both of them are very busy, maybe they feel they cannot give their time to another child, maybe they have some other reasons, but we do not know the circumstances there, we do not know why they came to that decision. So, you can't meditate for them to have a second child when they do not want to have a second child. It just does not work like that. And when this lady sits and meditates and she visualizes all this, even if it registers in the subconscious mind and goes out to the universe as a message, see, both the subconscious mind, the universe, they will not know how to manifest this, because the people who need to have the child, they do not want to have the child. So, that is why whenever you meditate for others, you need to be very careful. Now, sometimes people also ask me, Now, what about our children when they are very young, the boy is not studying well or the girl is not doing well? Is it wrong to meditate that they are studying well? I said that is not wrong. See, there cannot be two opinions that a child should study well, get good marks and do well in the exams and have a good career and live happily, settle down in life. All this generally when you meditate for these kind of goals, you do not even have to ask them. But something like having a child is a personal decision made by the husband and wife. So, even if it is your own son, you still cannot interfere and say you must have another child. It will not be fair to them. So, I explained to her and made her understand that even if it is your own child, your own son or daughter, if you are meditating for their personal life, you need to take into consideration what they really want. Otherwise, it's not easy to manifest such goals. Or I don't want to say such goals will not manifest, but then that's the truth. So, that is why if you are meditating or praying for somebody else, always make it a point to have a chat with them or in some way find out what they really want and then meditate or pray for what they want. That would be a real help. Instead of meditating for something in the opposite way, try to meditate for what a person really wants. That way you can achieve the goal very easily. But when you do something with a conflict in the mind, that they don't want to have a child, but I want them to have a child, it creates such a big conflict in the mind that even the visualization cannot take place properly. So, when you choose your goal, make sure that there is no conflict in the mind and manifest all your goals. Keep watching this series and please do write your comments, write your questions. I look forward to them, and you can write them here in the YouTube channel or you can write by WhatsApp to our numbers. You can even write an email to us. All of them will come to me. I will definitely read them, and I am looking forward to your comments and questions because I am making this video series with the hurdles, the different kinds of hurdles that can stop us from manifesting our goals, because I feel it can help many people to understand what's happening in their life. Okay, so that is why I need to get your feedback. So please do write to us and keep manifesting all your goals. Keep watching our series.